Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. L'chaim. I mentioned before that I do 4 segments at a time. So I'm not going to be talking about Tu B'Shvat. I'm not going to be talking about Chof B'Shvat. Please look up last year's. It's all in the website. I'm going to just keep going in Hysteria. We have reached the year 2048. 2048 is the year that Yitzchok was born. So a lot of questions here. First of all, we're supposed to be, when Avram was 75 years old, which is 25 years before Yitzchok was born, there was bris bein apsorim. That was a bris between Hashem and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, a treaty where he was told, V'geir yiyeh zaracho be'eretz le'Elohem arba me'esh shana. And your people will be strangers in a land that isn't theirs for 400 years. How many years will we in Mitzrayim at the end? Make cheshbon. We come out in the year 2448, and we go down in the year 2238, 210 years. So we're told that the shibud of Mitzrayim begins with Yitzchok. The slavery begins with Yitzchok. How could that be? Yitzchok didn't have such a terrible life. Well, at 37, he was taken to Akedah, but he didn't have such a terrible life that he could call it Shibud Mitzrayim, and it wasn't in Mitzrayim. He wasn't in Egypt. How can we say that the Shibud started, the slavery started in the year 2048, when it didn't? So what's the 400 years? Or even 400 more than 400 from the time of Avram's bris bein apsorim. So I'll tell you. As soon as Avram knew that we were going to be in Golus for 400 years, he was already in Golus with us for 400 years. He already worried. As soon as you know that something not good is going to happen, and it's going to come later, you're already there. And especially Avram worried so much about his children, that we're going to go into Mem Tes Sharei Tumah. We're going to go into 49 places of Tumah, down, which we did. Baruch Hashem, we didn't reach the last one. We were able to come out and do tshuva. We have that from Chava, remember? And so it says 2048 because he already suffered from then, because we were going to suffer. A father suffers for his children. Now, we come to a very interesting concept here. I love it. I'd like to thank Reb Yael Khan. I don't understand all of his things. He's so incredibly brilliant. But some of the things I do. And I hope I'll explain it well. So, in his book, Machshavas HaChasidus, I found this concept. Let's go. Yishmael was born b'derech hateva. Sarah gave Hagar to Avram, and Yishmael was born. Yitzchok was born b'derech nes. Sarah was an akara. Avram was 100 years old. Yitzchok was born b'derech nes. And Yishmael had his bris at age 13, whereas Yitzchok had his bris at 8 days old. Am Yisrael is the same thing as Yishmael and Yitzchok. Am Yisrael is the same as Yitzchok, not Yishmael. Am Yisrael is the same as Yitzchok. Am Yisrael is a miracle. We were also born as a miracle. Where are the Babylonians now? Do you know the Babylonians? Are there any Babylonians? There's a lot of people that babble, but are there Babylonians? Are there any great Romans? There's Greece. I always say this dumb joke. It's on my stove before Maria comes. That's the only Greece I know. All those big empires that tried to squash us, They aren't anymore. Giberim biyad chaloshim. The Rebbe gave strong nations into the hand of weak people. It's incredible. They say that I think in West Point, they were learning strategy. And someone said, strategy in the Middle Ages or strategy before that, or the Greco-Roman times. And somebody says, why don't we learn about the Jews, the Hellenists, the Jews, and the Greeks? And the professor said, that's not strategy, that's miracles. Someone once said that a Jew, in order to be a realist, has to believe in miracles, because that's who we are. We believe in miracles. We are a miracle. Every Jew is a miracle. In fact, we say Pesach, V'hi sha'omdo laveseinu v'lonu. The Torah is the one that stood by us. And the only reason we were able to get out of anything, because Hashem saved us from them. They wanted to wipe us off. It's still, it's still happening. They want to wipe us off, but the Rebbe still stood by us. So we are like Yitzchok. We too are a miracle. Am Yisrael is a miracle. The fact that we're here is a miracle. The fact that we are able to do what we're able to do, Mike Amcha Yisrael, is a miracle. It's all a miracle. And so this too will go into 2 classes. Forgive me, I don't want to go on for 15 minutes. So seid gesund. Know that you're a miracle. Know that I'm a miracle. Know that we are a miracle. And the reason we're a miracle is because Hashem Yisbarach Matzilenu Miyodom. Hashem saves us. I think I once said the word hope. Have only positive expectations, not from people. Don't have any expectations from people, but have only positive expectations from Hashem. Tracht gut, wird sein gut, l'chaim. See you next week.